Welcome to this on the Screen Squad. Like always, I'm Vinny,
I'm Mozzie.
And
and on this episode, we're talking about what are the best Marvel movies ever created, ever made. Well, it's actually, I think in my opinion, it is the best MCU movies. It's Captain America: The Winter Soldier, the movie that changed up Captain America.
It's not Thor: Dark World.
You shut your mouth. You shut your
It's-
mouth.
It's
I've never fallen asleep so many times in a movie.
not it. What about the Eternals?
yeah.
No, I don't mind Eternals. I
Get
don't mind it that bad.
outta
It's better. I think it's better than Thor: The Dark
That
World.
movie put me to sleep several times.
Well,
No, I thought didn't Hulk do that too?
that's not
Oh,
an
yeah,
MCU
but that's
movie.
the Ang Lee. That's the Ang Lee.
That's not an MCU movie. Though.
I mean, with all these different worlds, you just it's all connected now.
That's true. That's true.
Not that one though.
I mean,
Not that one.
No, he's right.
I don't know what that means, but no, it doesn't. I don't know what that means, but okay, it doesn't. No, but
I'm
yeah.
not saying
So
which one of you is right, but somebody's right.
yeah. But we get the return of Captain America, right? After in the first, this is like we got his return in the first in the Avengers movie.
To your left.
and then we get another movie where we get
On your left.
another story. It's more of a, and yeah, this movie, the way that they made it, the Russo brothers, right? This is the Russo brothers coming after they made like all these episodes of Community and all these other things off of TV.
Man, that
And-
paintball. Woo!
The first paintball, right? They
All
made
the paintballs.
not the last one.
Oh,
The
Fistful
last
of paintballs.
Mm,
It's not bad. It's
the
not
first
bad at
one's
all.
still the best. The
Not
first
bad.
one's still the best.
It's not bad.
Of course,
still
the
the
best. The best. The best.
No,
the best.
but
Eric
but
Roberts, best of the best.
But overall, it's they came from the world of Community, the TV world, and they ended up making this like everyone says it's a spy thriller, it's an espionage thriller. It's a comic book movie with spies. It's a really well crafted movie. Still, whenever you watch it, I enjoy the relationship that you get with Falcon. With Sam, you get
Mr. Falcon?
Captain and Sam. You get the relationship between Captain and Natasha, Black Widow, right? And then you get a little bit of just a reunion between Bucky and Cap. The movie really is capped off by not only the writing of the movie, but I think it's the action. The action's really, really well shot and well done.
You know what? Frank Grillo's still Frank Grillo.
Well, yeah,
like
Crossbow.
he represents us too, even though he gets his ass beat. No, represent.
But he doesn't die, does he?
No,
he does in Civil War.
Civil War. Yeah, he doesn't. He kills him. Technically,
Spoiler
kills himself. Kills himself in Civil War.
I mean, it's the
he
reason for the
he blows himself up in Civil War. Right. But I like this movie. You get the you're trying to get the reintroduction of Captain America, but now living in the normal world and trying to cope and acclimate
You mean
to
the present world?
Yeah, well, to the present world. Yeah, to the present world, and all he knew was military for most of his life. Right, all he knew was military. So that's like it's that one thing where it's like people come back from war.
Man. Just
And he goes to support groups. He's just trying to reintegrate himself into society. Yeah, which is like isn't that what a lot of like veterans like have to end up doing? Like they go to like support groups for being in the wars. And
a lot of them should.
Yeah,
a lot of them should. But it's not necessary. I mean,
it's not. But yeah, they should.
Right, and that's what kind of this movie
take
shows.
They should take care of our guys.
Yeah,
I mean, like it's not like, hey, you get back, you gotta go to therapy. That's like, no, they just go. If you fucking feel like it, you can go. Not,
there's resources. There's resources there.
Are there?
Just walk it off.
I mean, if Captain America: The Winter Soldier told me anything, the VA offers so many resources apparently, but I don't think that's the truth though.
They offer, but they don't come and tell you about it.
Here's the thing. There's
look for it. Then they're like, all right, fine.
That's why look, there's a difference. There's the real VA, and then there's the movie VA. The movie VA gives you everything. The VA in the movies gives you everything, but the
Well,
one
no,
here,
no, the movie
just gets to jump
VA
through the hoop.
is accessed because someone actually went and looked for it. If you didn't go and look for it, you don't know. No one tells you about the stuff. Heck, no, they're not. They really like no one ever tells you when you're out, when you're in, that you have resources. They mention it
Right when you
like
think you're out,
you have resources.
boom, it back in.
You have resources. What? Oh, nothing. I didn't hear anything. You have resources. Go do it.
It's like that. It's like
Uh,
the scene in The
I fucking
Incredibles.
told you. I fucking told you.
No, it's like the scenes in.
No, you fucking didn't.
Hey, shut up already!
Sorry. What?
Jesus Christ, you beat a dead joke over and over again. Shut the fuck up!
God
damn.
Macro.
Jesus Christ! Learn a limit.
Superstar.
Learn to read the room. Fuck. All right, cool. right.
Wow.
Now that we passed that, that just reminds me like,
Jeez.
oh, shut up already! Come on,
We'll
keep-
do it live.
seriously. No, so no, what you were doing was reminding me of the first Incredibles movie, where he's like, yeah, where she's trying to file an insurance claim and he's trying to deny it.
Yeah.
And then he's telling her, well, if you do this, he's trying to like that's what you were doing. That's kind of what they should be doing, but they don't. And again, back to the VA. Yes, the VA in the movie helps out, but the VA, I guess, in real life doesn't. I guess they don't help out as much as they should. No, but you have Steve Rogers, not comfortable in the present world, not comfortable in regular non-army world, because that's all he knows. But then you also have him working with Nick Fury, and there's some sort of he knows that like the more and more he gets integrated with Shield, he's starting to suspect there's stuff going on, and
That they don't tell him.
yeah, and there's so much in this movie that is happening where it's under Captain America's nose, and he's starting to realize, like, look, Shield isn't everything it's supposed to be. It's not there to protect, especially when they bring up Project Insight, right? The whole Project Insight, where it's predicting who's going to be a threat, whether or not they are a threat, right?
Well, I mean,
And
he first gets the little notion of like, hey, how come I'm not being told these things? I'm the dude here. I'm the when they go on that mission and they fight George St. Pierre on that on a giant boat.
Bartrock the Leaper.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
His name's GSP.
Yeah. Okay, I don't think I don't think he's named that in the movie, but yes.
He's
George's.
I am from Canada, but I have a thick accent.
Hold on. So my thing is, why do they pronounce it George when it's George's? It's with there's an S. Isn't that how his name is spelled, with an S at the end? Is that a French thing?
I don't know. I mean, seems like a dipshit, but whatever.
Oh, somebody.
The doctor only speaks Mandarin, so he wouldn't know.
That's true.
Come at me, son. Come at me.
He barely speaks Spanish.
Un poquito.
Mhm. There you go. Done. That's the extent.
¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
No, yeah, but like, yeah, he is being sent on these missions, but it's like in the first Captain America, when they introduce it, like after they give him the serum, the super soldier serum, they're using him for propaganda. In this one, they're using him for missions, but they're not telling him what the whole point of the mission is. Like at the beginning of the movie, where he goes and he like and those fight scenes, they upgraded the fight scenes from what we originally got to something that is like, this is where the fight scenes were a lot more John Wickish, or like there's more action,
very
to the fights.
violent.
Yeah, it's more of a gritty fight. Like even Cap's fighting style is different.
Yeah,
but they focus. You can actually see it. It's not like quick bam. It's just like it's actual fight. How
do you learn how to fight like that? I don't know.
At the beginning of Avengers, he was punching a punching bag.
He logged into the Matrix and just got downloaded.
Oh, that explains.
Makes sense.
Now that's Kung Fu.
No, but watch. So along the lines of like the stuff that they're not telling him, and we're talking about the fight scenes. There's those two great fight scenes in this movie. Number one, the elevator fight scene, which I'll put a clip on right now of the fight scene, so we can watch it. right?
Yeah.
And I'll lower the volume, but we could talk over it. Like, look, this whole
Man,
scene.
look at Frank Grillo's hair.
Well, this whole
Jealousy.
boss level,
Yeah,
boss
I'm
level.
so jealous. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
boss level.
Super
It's boss
jealous.
level. Frank Grillo.
I like
No,
how,
but
I
like,
like how he notices everybody kind of like getting prepared. It's like, oh, it's because something's gonna go down.
Yeah, he sees it.
Uh-oh.
yeah. See, but that's what I liked
Now
about. And this
motherfuckers
is
don't see there's a limit. There's a limit
is-
in this thing.
and this is like a close quarters fight scene. Everything is confined within this room. Like, how did they come up with the idea of like throwing down like this and making it look really good and not overcrowding the size of this elevator? So I just think this fight scene is really well
Before
done.
we get started,
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody
Just
get out?
anybody got insurance? No, that's
Well, they got Shield. They got Shield insurance.
no, that's true. No, they got Hydra insurance.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you would think they'd have the general.
Aha.
Get it? Because
No.
dipshits. It's cheaper.
But see, and this is what I like about the movie. It's like the fight scenes in here. It's like it's different than all the other Marvel movies. Like this is the one that changed the way the fight scenes were done because all the other fight scenes seemed like normal. Everyone's jumping around like
But-
superhero-ish. This one's more. Hey,
But
I'm
this
gonna.
is
we're gonna fight,
this is more grown up because I don't remember any of the other Marvel movies being as violent as this.
No, that's
There's
why
a
this
lot
is
of death in this.
Yeah,
a
and
lot,
he-
a lot
he-
of blood.
And
Yeah,
he killed
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
blood.
and he killed a lot of Nazis.
Mm.
So
This ain't personal.
hey,
Mhm.
Cap, you don't want to do this.
Personal.
You know, I just beat up like 20 people in this thing.
And it's
Not
only
a-
him
it's you.
and Crossbones left.
I know you're a badass,
Hey,
but come on. Te
And
pasas en-
what I liked about the beginning of this when you get introduced to Crossbones, everyone's homies at the beginning, so
You-
like
you missed the
everyone's
part
like
where he
cool
gets
with
him.
each other. Yeah, but everyone's like cool with it. Everyone's cool. Everyone's friends, and then of course they're all Hydra. They're all they're all planted Hydra. I mean, not everyone in Shield is planted Hydra, but I just think that the way that the all the fight scenes, like you said, it's not kids. It's not like the way the other ones looked, like the way the Thor fight scenes are. Like it's
Yeah.
jumping around and flying around, or Iron Man is just shooting. This is more hand to hand, and it's gritty. That's why I just
It's
really
it's
do
a lot-
enjoy this movie.
It reminds you a lot of the Dark Knight. Not Dark Knight. Sorry, Batman Begins, when you first see him fight in close quarters. Just a lot of elbows. A lot of like
Mm.
in
Well,
in the proximity, like punches, not something that's extended, so you can look. He hit
Well,
me.
well, that's what I'm saying. I think if we didn't have the Winter Soldier, you wouldn't have had the Arkham video game kind of fighting style, which leads to the best scene in Batman vs Superman, which is the Batman fight scene that
Oh,
he
yeah.
has in the warehouse. Like you wouldn't get I think the stunt team or the stunt coordinator that did this whole fight scene, after this they started using them for a lot of things, right? Just like that's the people who made John Wick are all stunt guys, right? They're all they're all ex stunt guys that know how to like make a fight scene and make
Heck,
it look
There's
good.
a movie coming out, the Fall Guy, directed by a stunt guy. About
Yeah.
a
Oh,
stunt
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Well, yeah. So
With
yeah.
Ryan Gosling, right?
Ryan Gosling,
Yeah.
the guy who should have been
Dreamy
the
Ryan
wolf,
Gosling.
the guy who should have been the Wolfman, but he didn't. He was supposed to be the Wolfman.
But didn't
Now
commit.
it's somebody else. Yeah, now it's
Nice.
somebody else.
He's too hairless. I
His
don't think
face
he'd
is
understand.
transforming though.
Mhm.
He's getting older.
No, but
Mhm.
but this movie, I really do think all the fight scenes, like even the one on in the street, the highway one, where you first get the introduction, like you actually see the Winter Soldier come in, and I'll play a clip for that one right now. I think this is another one of those fight scenes that's it's really well done.
Is this the one where she was
Right.
pregnant in, or no?
No, that was Age of Ultron. She was pregnant in Age of Ultron.
Oh, okay.
Remember, because her boobs look huge.
Oh, easy.
Mark
Sir-
Ruffalo motorboated her in the movie. You see it? It happened in the movie.
Hey,
That's my secret.
Yeah,
I'm always
That's how
motorboating.
That's Ozzy's. Sir, sir, get off of Pornhub. That's my secret, Cap. I'm always on Pornhub. It's in
Why
here.
Why are you always downloading breastfeeding videos? Oh.
That explains why you made
look,
that movie with what's
this-
her name?
This whole sequence right here,
Yeah.
look with the fighting and with the knife. Like
Yeah,
I'm telling you,
man.
like they really did.
That
They
knee would've
really
messed
did
up
justice
anybody,
to
I
these
don't
movies.
know.
Yeah, but they're super
This is-
soldiers.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah, this is
even
the best. This is I think this is the best Marvel movie.
This is
And then
this is
I don't know
where
what
the-
happened. I don't know what happened after this. It was like
All of a sudden, like this one, Civil War is decent, but I think that I'm telling you, this is still, in my opinion, the
Mhm.
best one that they
Yeah.
came
well,
up with.
they figured out how to use fantasy and reality in a way. It's not like it's all super fantasy, but now they're just
Mhm.
adding a lot more fantasy to it because there's
Yeah.
nothing really else to do. You've used up all the main characters, so now you got to introduce B-list characters,
Yeah,
and you're trying to
that shoot
and you-
lasers.
and
you're trying to give them bigger stories, and most of their stories blow.
but it's the what they went
In
here is
general.
what this movie is again grounded. The other ones are fantastical.
What
right?
I do?
They start making them more fantastical, right? They tried to go too big and too flashy, and they lost the ability to make a fight scene look like this, right? Like even when you have other
I mean,
other fight
Shang-
scenes.
Shang-Chi has opportunity to do stuff like that.
Yeah,
but they
Shang-Chi
did-
did some of it, but they again at the end he's riding a fucking dragon.
Oh. Dude, what's with the aggression today?
I mean, he ain't wrong.
No, I know he's not, but dang.
Like,
At the end of it,
he's like, I'm trying to fucking dragon. What do you expect?
yeah, like
Arr.
it's yeah, it's like
All I need is to ride Falcor, and I'm good.
yeah, it's literally was the never-ending story. Yeah, but I really do think the Winter Soldier is the best Marvel movie that they came up, especially in
It's the
like
the best
pre
movie
Thanos,
as a movie.
it's the best standalone movie, right? Because when you
Yeah.
get into the other ones, you get all the they're in space, they're all this, that, and the other. That's fine, but
Plus,
it
has
becomes
a better,
more
it has the better story.
best twist.
Yeah.
best
Captain
twist
America's
in it.
like that though. Captain America is a legit, like you can
It's
have
like
so many
spy,
great
it's like
stories.
an espionage movie.
Yeah,
It's like Batman. You can have great Batman stories. They don't do them all the time, if at all, but you can. But
they did Batman
that char-
Forever.
That character is allowed to fuck you. That movie's garbage. They allow
It's
that
great.
character is allowed to actually change and evolve from which because there is still a human to him. There's nothing like fantasy. Like he's not gonna like not die. He can
Mm.
die. Put a bullet in his head.
Oh, yeah.
He can die.
He gets old.
Yeah. I mean,
Gets old and he gets old and
he
looks like
has a
Joe
drinking
Biden by the
problem.
end of the movie.
And the Avenger in the what is it? Endgame.
Endgame
Yeah.
comes back as Joe Biden. But
Starts
Starts
yeah,
with ice cream at the
sniff
park.
your hair.
It's crazy.
Let me sniff
Yeah.
your hair.
yeah.
Yeah, you see when he gave
Peggy.
Falcon the shield, he was
Yeah.
the shield.
He was already
Simple,
training.
simple.
He was already training.
Yep, done. Getting prepared. No, but I do wish that they would go back to make this kind of
And then
style
he
of
ate ice
movie,
cream.
right? If the new Captain America, the New World, or whatever it's called, the one with Falcon as Captain America,
Mm.
Mr.
if they can make it in this kind of style, I think it'll
Falcon.
be a really really good movie.
Well,
But
it sounds like it might be like another like legit story, like
Yeah.
Winter Soldier does.
right, see, and that's the thing. This is when they decided to keep it contained within the story of this movie, not try to make it so big and like, oh, it has to connect to this, or oh, there's a multiverse thing. There's all this other stuff. There's
Well,
none of that in
They
here.
almost brought in Hawkeye, but they cut
Yeah,
him
I
out.
think that would have been too much. I think the
Yeah.
movie was with the amount
Oh,
of
well, that's
people
what
in
they
it.
said, yeah.
I think it was I think it's perfect. I think it
do-
was really well done.
Do we know who Kobe's playing?
Yeah, somebody in the they was the Serpent Society, but I think they're cutting him out of the movie. By Kobe, he means Seth Rollins, WWE superstar Seth Rollins.
Yeah, he's Kobe. Relax.
Yeah, you don't know him. You don't know him like a dude.
Family. It's family.
Oh,
It's Kobe.
is that what it is?
Yeah, well,
Okay,
Kobe.
just because he's a Lopez. Just because he's a Lopez, relax.
Hey! Don't throw our secrets. What's going on?
Everyone knows. Yeah. So, but I would
All
highly.
three of us know.
Yeah, exactly. Duh.
we
We're the
don't
only
do
ones that watch.
shit.
We're the only one that watches.
That's it,
We're the
we're
only
getting
ones that
doxxed.
watch this. Yeah. I live in Ohio. Follow me. No, see, but
I live in the
on that.
slums of Beverly Hills.
Yeah,
But
but the way we hide our locations, we use NordVPN. NordVPN, sponsored by NordVPN.
Sponsor us. I do not use a VPN anymore. But still,
Mm.
I would recommend people watch this movie if you haven't seen it. It's if you watch all of them, you'll see that this is the best story, like crafted story out of all the movies. The best crafted
Bro,
story.
and it has Robert Redford.
And yep, like
Who's
what
really
are the
good.
movies?
How did
Yeah.
we not mention him first in the beginning?
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
dude.
I completely forgot.
Who's
you
really
get-
good in this?
You get Robert Redford.
I mean,
and
he's Robert Redford. I mean, Robert.
Yeah.
I mean,
but still, it's like it's
the
it's
second,
that
the second.
it's but see he's the one that brings that twist in because at the beginning of the
Yeah.
movie you're like, oh, he's cool and everything, and then you find out
He's got
you
a
know?
face you like.
Well,
Yeah.
the second, other than the
Oh,
star,
was
the
it-
second biggest guy in the most popular guy in the movie is Robert Redford. That's usually
Yeah.
the bad guy.
right.
Yeah.
But see,
Oh, it's
but
exactly. You can see that in that movie.
didn't they say at one point that Robert Redford was going to actually secretly be the Red Skull? Like the Red Skull's just
I
being
hear- I
like
hear
wearing a
that.
mask, and it's supposed to be. I had thought I had read that somewhere that originally he was going to take the because we never. That's the one thing we never got again is Captain America again because that's his biggest villain is the Red Skull is Captain America. We only got
Well,
that
because
once.
what's his name didn't want to come back.
Hugo
Yeah,
Weaving?
Hugo Weaving didn't want to come back.
Agent Smith because of
He
all the
wanted that
makeup.
paycheck. He wanted that.
Well, no, he
paycheck.
just didn't
Yeah.
want all that. He want all that
Yeah,
makeup.
what is it like 4 or 5 hours of makeup?
Something
like
like that.
Ter- It's like Terrence Howard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in that chair, man.
But Hugo was good. Yeah. But then they brought in
Yeah.
the other guy, that guy from The Walking Dead. I don't know.
Walking Dead. Yeah, but they brought him in for a quick cameo. I really wish that they would have done something where he's a villain again, because in the comic books, that's all I remember is Captain America against the Red Skull, and you got it kind of quick in the first Captain America, but you didn't really get big. Had we gotten like a Red Skull fight here, I think the fights would have been a lot different. But then again, I think
It takes
having
away,
another
from the legitimacy of like a spy story. It makes it more fantastical. if you
yeah,
put in
and
Red
then
Skull.
and if you would have put, I think if they did put him in, it's too
Not
many
the
villains.
Flying Falcon.
It's Flying Dragon. Goddamn Shang-Chi. I like Shang-Chi.
All right, take it easy.
Okay, there,
Flying
flying dragon, fuckface.
Flying Dragon. Yeah, no, but if you haven't seen Captain America: The Winter Soldier,
by the way,
like I'm telling
Gary,
you.
too. Last movie.
What?
Last
What?
movie,
What'd you
Gary
say?
Shandling.
Oh, it's
Was
his
it?
last movie?
Yeah. Then he
Oh,
did
wow.
the voiceover for what was that movie? Oh, The Jungle Book. He did a voice in The Jungle Book.
Oh, I
What'd
was
he
like,
say?
there was a voiceover in Jungle Book.
Not a voiceover.
I was like, what?
He's
what
one of
part
the
of that?
voices of Jungle Book.
Not Bill Murray. So he passed away after that. Okay. Well, I mean, I definitely. Well, no, hold on. Didn't he come back again later?
No, he was in
He did the Iron Man movies. He did.
Yeah, he
1,
was in
2,
Iron
and
Man.
3.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, so we did. Yeah, but he played a small part in this. But I liked this whole thing. If you haven't seen it, it's definitely a great movie to watch. Even if you've seen it 1,000 times, it's one of those movies that's still a lot of fun. The action scenes are great. The story is really good. The acting is great. Again, yeah, can't believe we missed.
The
Didn't mention
pacing
Robert Redford.
is great.
Yeah, and it's a movie that doesn't feel like it's over 2 hours long, and it is 2 hours long, but it's really
It's really good,
well
yeah.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
All right,
on that note, this has been Vinny.
Zazie.
We'll see you guys next
Apparently,
time.
I don't know when to shut up because I get yelled at all the time.